Welcome to our cast, where we turn Reddit drama into comedy gold. Today, we're diving into the sticky situation of Honey, the browser extension that promised to save you money but ended up being sweeter for PayPal's pocket than yours. You know what's funny about the internet? Every time someone says something is free, you better check your wallet, your data, and probably your soul. PayPal bought Honey for $4 billion. $4 billion. That's not honey money. That's, we're definitely doing something shady money. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine walking into a store and there's this guy following you around saying, "Hey, I can get you a discount." But instead of helping you save money, he's actually pickpocketing everyone who recommended the store to you. That's Honey. They're like that friend who says they know a guy who knows a guy who can get you a deal, but really they're just going to keep your money and ghost you. The best part? They got YouTubers to promote it. You know the script. Before we talk about how I built this underwater basket weaving robot, let me tell you about this amazing browser extension. And every single time they do that weird pause and head tilt thing. You know what's better than saving money? Saving money while doing absolutely nothing. Nothing for nothing gets you nothing. That's like basic math. But somehow 20 million people installed this thing. 20 million. That's like the population of Florida all deciding to trust a browser extension because some guy with perfect hair and a ring light told them to. And you know what's really wild? PayPal paid $200 per user. $200 for people who installed a free extension. That's like buying a fish tank and paying extra for the water. The water is free, it comes out of the tap. But PayPal was like, "Nah, we want that premium tap water, the kind that lets us steal from content creators." The internet has become this weird place where everything is simultaneously free and incredibly expensive. Free apps that cost you your privacy, free services that cost you your data, free extensions that cost content creators their income. It's like that old saying, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product. Except now, even the people selling you the product are the product. Speaking of products, let's talk about influencers. Those magical beings who somehow convince us that their opinion on everything from gaming chairs to vitamin gummies is worth our credit card details. You know what's hilarious? These influencers were literally promoting a product that was picking their own pockets. It's like hiring a security guard who's also a professional pickpocket. Hey guys, check out this amazing person who's going to protect your stuff by stealing it first. Let's talk about Linus Tech Tips for a second. These tech-savvy folks promoted Honey in about 160 videos. 160. That's more times than I've successfully assembled IKEA furniture. And it took them years to realize Honey was snatching their affiliate money. That's like not noticing someone's been stealing your lunch at work for 3 years straight. The best part? When they finally caught on, they quietly dropped Honey and switched to, wait for it, another coupon extension. That's like breaking up with someone for cheating on you, then immediately dating their twin. Make it make sense. And the sponsorship reads, oh my God, the sponsorship reads. Every YouTuber sounding like they just discovered electricity. This free browser extension will literally change your life. Yeah, it changed something all right. It changed where your affiliate commission money was going. You want to know how much of that sweet commission money Honey shared with users? 89 cents. Not $89. 89 cents. On a $35 commission. That's like tipping your waiter with a high five and a stick of gum. The real kicker is how they marketed this thing. They're telling consumers, we'll find you every discount code on the internet, while telling businesses, don't worry, we'll make sure consumers only see the discount codes you want them to see. That's playing both sides so hard, it makes politicians look honest. It's like that meme where the guy's putting on 2 different team jerseys. Except in this case, it's PayPal wearing both a consumer champion and business partner jersey, while picking everyone's pockets with their third arm. And speaking of picking pockets, let's talk about how Honey turned coupon hunting into the digital equivalent of a shell game. You know, those street games where you never actually win, but the guy running it sure makes it look easy. Remember when finding coupon codes was just Googling store name plus promo code and calling it a day? Well, Honey was like, that's too simple. Let us complicate it by adding an entire browser extension, some fancy animations, and absolutely zero guarantee you'll actually save money. Here's the real comedy gold. Honey tells you they're searching the entire internet for codes, right? But what they're actually doing is asking the store, hey, what codes do you want people to see? It's like having a friend who says they'll help you find the best price on a car, but they're actually the dealer's cousin. And these partner stores, oh man, they're loving this setup. Honey comes to them like, hey, want to control what discount codes people can use? And the stores are like, you mean we can make people think they're getting a deal while actually giving them our worst offers? Sign us up. You know what's wild? Some stores had these Honey-branded codes, Honey 5, Honey 10, like they're not even trying to hide it anymore. That's like a pickpocket wearing a shirt that says Professional Wallet Inspector, and people still handing over their wallets. The Better Business Bureau actually looked into this. But Honey was like, oh, those claims? We'll stop making them for business reasons. Business reasons? That's corporate speak for, you caught us, but we're too big to care. Let's talk about these fake searches Honey does. You know those spinning coin animations while it's supposedly searching for codes? That's the digital equivalent of a loading bar that isn't connected to anything. It's just there to make you feel like something's happening. It's like when your dad used to pretend to check if the restaurant had any tables, but really, he was just standing in the lobby playing with his phone. And here's the cherry on top. When actual good discount codes exist, Honey sometimes just ignores them, because they're not approved. That's like having a GPS that knows a faster route, but takes you the long way because the scenic route paid for advertising. You know what's funny about this whole Honey situation? It's made PayPal look so bad that it's actually making those email scammers look professional. At least they're honest about wanting to steal your money. Let's talk about the real victims here. Not just the content creators, not just the consumers, but those poor souls who spent years manually searching for coupon codes. Imagine being a professional coupon hunter, and then Honey comes along like, we're gonna do what you do, but worse, and people will love us for it. And you know what's really chef's kiss about this whole thing? The comments on Reddit. My favorite was this guy who said, PayPal is a bucket of bastards. Not a barrel, not a box, but a bucket. Like they specifically went to the hardware store and bought a bucket just to fill it with corporate bastards. Then there's the people defending this stuff. But I saved $2 on my $1,000 purchase. Congratulations. You just helped a multi-billion-dollar company steal from your favorite content creator to save enough money for half a coffee. Financial genius right there. You want to know the real irony? The best way to find actual discount codes now is to just Google them. You know, the thing we were doing before Honey came along and said, hey, what if we made this simple task unnecessarily complicated and slightly evil? Here's a life pro tip. If a tech company ever tells you they're going to save you money for free, run. Run fast. Run far. Because the only thing they're saving is your data, and the only thing that's free is their audacity. So what did we learn from all this? Well, first, never trust a browser extension that sounds like a pet name. Second, if PayPal offers to buy your company for $4 billion, you've probably done something morally questionable. And finally, sometimes the best technology is just opening a new tab and typing coupon codes like it's 2010. This has been Rcast, turning Reddit drama into comedy gold. Remember, folks, in the world of online shopping, if something seems too sweet to be true, it's probably honey. Good night, and don't forget to manually search for those discount codes. And hey, this episode wasn't sponsored by any browser extensions. Shocking, I know.